the murder of an
banditry, as far as I know.
Farmer? But no,
no.
Or do you mean back at Dark Oak? Because Dark Oak, you're getting done for,
he means what he's being executed
what
for
are you
right
killing
now
me
in this
for?
situation.
That's
murder.
What are they gonna kill me for? That's kind of what I want to know. Murder of who?
A farmer.
A farmer.
Okay. Why did you kill a farmer?
We didn't.
Somebody did.
Just tell me it was an orc guy.
Why are you lying?
So they were drunk and made some poor choices.
No, we've all been there. Come on. He doesn't deserve it.
Their choices have to be more than some.
I haven't murdered a farmer.
Have you ever committed racial slander?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
What kind of Elvis question is that?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There you go.
That was a good follow-up. I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Props to that one. Okay. How close are we to the rest of camp now?
We've been snapping in real time. It hasn't been that long.
Well, it was about halfway to the camp that I decided to strike up this conversation with Freddy about his immortal soul that he doesn't seem to care that much about. Let's talk about your soul, Freddy. How much do you care about your immortal soul?
Well, I mean, I care, I guess. I didn't expect it to be part of a conversation of this recent in my life.
Helm works in mysterious ways, my friend, and right now you have the opportunity to gain a little bit of absolution from Helm if you go along with this.
But I mean, you know what? You convinced me. I will accept this with good heart and completely go along with this.
I want to roll an insight check at this guy.
I don't believe him.
Just squinty-eyed.
He seems to be telling the truth from your perspective.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, Freddy.
Bob, I have something perfect for that. Hang on. Check tabletop chat.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
I get a +1 to mine, remember, as well. I get a +1 from Jack of all trades, so that's a 10.
Mitch, he's lying through his teeth.
Oh, okay. No. Well, being Elven, I can read sarcasm like a book. The
elf's just British.
Now, the combination of British and French. That's how we go with it. That's where my accent comes in. So here's how it's going to happen. You are going to go through with this, where no one other than us two, because we're the only other human-ish people here, that you will be going. You will die with the orcs and us, where no one is there in a big town center to make a fool of you, to throw things at you, to defile you as you die. You'll be going, and you will also be saving the lives of many with your going. I'm going to roll a persuasion with that as well.
I can't try that already.
But this is coming from me, Bob.
Well, excuse me.
Any talk about like getting defiled and stuff by
gonna rape your corpse, apparently.
Shh, it's partly get up.
I understand that I'm just going to be put to sleep as soon as we get near enough to it that it'll last that long. So
you could be awake or you could be asleep. It's dependent on how cooperative you want to be with this.
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure nothing I say is going to matter. I'm pretty sure that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why you chose me for this.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure this is probably the only plan you had. So You know what? I'm just gonna sit.
It wasn't. It was just the best of the bad options we had.
I'm just gonna sit on this horse, and I'm just gonna wait to be put to sleep, and we can just not talk for the rest of my life. I don't think that'll be that hard.
Well, the rest of your life will concise to about 10 hours.
It's so sad because it's true. It's literally true.
You know, at this moment, it might as well just be a puppy giving you the eyes.
It's literally true. The rest of his goddamn life.
You gotta do it. This guy is brutally injured right now. Still, like he is not in a good state.
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here on this horse. Let's just not talk.
Out of character here, guys, but I've got to try and put this guy to sleep and not any of the orcs around him.
Well, no, put an
AoE
No.
Get 30 feet away from everyone else. Give me a second. Sleep.
No, you do it. We do it before we get to the camp.
Well, no, it only lasts an hour. Are they going to try? Because if they throw him too hard or anything, he'll wake up. He can be shaken awake or slapped awake. So if he gets thrown too hard, he will wake up. We got to.
So he already agreed to his fate.
Yeah, true. But
Or I suppose we could just put him to 0 hit points and then
Just beat him unconscious.
just beat him
and then
unconscious
hope I roll low and no one else goes to sleep. Right? Okay, fine. Let's continue.
Well,
with the
not
story.
even put him to sleep. Just knock him unconscious and just tell the orcs that, like, hey, we,
He tried to escape.
He tried to escape. He tried to fight us. I guess he wasn't as devout to hell as we thought he was. That's why he's all beat up. So have that.
I just want both of you guys, the ones that are transporting the condemned, to make a perception check.
Oh, damn it!
Wriggling out of his
Oh,
manacles.
Okay. All right. Well, the rest of unless you have anything else to say to the
Is there a giant spider behind us?
I don't have anything further to say to him. I guess we're just going to enjoy the sunny day and carry on.
Oh no! Don't do that.
I'm going to keep that on my hot bar. Let's get.
No.
So you spend the rest of the time quiet. No one talks to each other.
Just casual
Just
chit
walking.
chat between me and Tybin.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants to participate that much.
So where were you born, Tybin?
Moravia.
Oh, actually, in the city.
Mhm.
Ah. Interesting.
Awkward.
Never been alone with you before.
For the rest of my life.
Well, let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty awkward. Pretty awkward. Roll for awkward.
13 out of 20, awkward.
I'll just not talk for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be too long. Oh wow.
I confirmed to him it might be about 10 hours.
So you make it back to the party. You're not. You pass by the farm again. It seems to still be empty.
Oh,
And you make it back to the party. Who is they're still at the campsite. Still eating the leftover stew.
okay. I made a lot of.
The
stew,
alternative
apparently.
is we could just break his jaw so bad he can't talk.
Oh God!
Christ. Well,
But at this point,
it's either that or cut out the tongue.
At this
Somebody
point, I would
on
like to
YouTube
ask if
actually
we could
recommended
take that.
Breaking the jaw or cutting the tongue out.
Cutting the tongue.
At this point, I would like to say, can we take
Because
our
you're
little
all
5-minute
horrible
break?
people. That's why.
Look, I am perfectly justified in all this being a lawful neutral cleric of hell.
Oh, I'm not saying you're not justified. That still doesn't mean it's right.
It's right by the laws of hell. Fine. Everything's fine.
Hey,
God damn it.
can we have our 5-minute break, by the way? Because I need to use the restroom pretty badly.
Sure. Let's take a 5-minute break before we murder this.
Meta-wise, we're going to talk about our opinions of this. I kind of feel like Havara's force could just we otherwise sacrifice this guy or sacrifice Dark Oak.
Oh God, Dragon's
Oh, no.
That's horrible. Going
We
back to the whole-
sacrifice Freddy, Snow, or Darko. Snow is still an option.
Snow is at the moment still.
I don't know if I would comply with that. Like, I'll probably
Yeah,
knowing my
probably not.
character's motivations would.
Well, nor would my
We've tried it.
character, probably because we're friends. But there is also the whole, if we deceive them, are we gonna have a problem here?
With what?
If we deceive them, we're gonna be fine.
No,
Hopefully.
if we fail the deception of them.
Then
Well, we don't need to roll deception because they don't know what this guy looks like.
Yeah, that's true.
but if they for some reason know that this is not the guy, then there's gonna be some bridges would probably have just been burnt, and I don't know if there will be a peaceful way
And
of
then
dealing with
it's
that at that
orc
point.
killing time.
Yeah, we'll see.
How's everyone's opinion of orcs?
The god has returned.
I don't know.
The stunning
There's
entrance
a
as
cloud in the
always.
sky over here right now.
Okay, for the past week now, there's been nothing but overcast in California. It's scary. We turned into England. We took their weather.
It's dark here.
It's dark here too. Like if I just turn this light off, just like the whole room is just gonna go, just pitch black.
We had a nice couple of days there, and then the heat turned on again. And
Are
it's,
we ready to continue, folks?
I believe I am.
I'm set.
Okay.
Poor Freddy.
I can just give you an idea of how bright it is here.
You're in Texas.
Just open the blinds and suddenly a lot more light.
knows where you live, so they can murder you.
So you've taken the journey to bring
Someone else wanted to know what I built with my Lego, so I'm just
You're-
going through that at the same time.
you're 7.
I love
actually
Legos.
for an
Legos are awesome. Don't you diss Legos?
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was just. I love Legos, but I've gone up to like model kits. like I've moved up.
The thing is, I have a Meisner acting class coming up where I have to do something like solitary while someone does a specific Meisner technique to me while I do it to evoke like emotion. And it has to be something you can do in 3 minutes on your own in the time of 2 minutes 30. Now, some people are like sewing things. I can't sew. Some people are...
Anyone can sew, Mitch.
Yeah, but I've sewn 3 times before, and it's not something I want or have need of doing. So like my teacher sews a button when he does this. But my thing is I'm going to be building Lego because it was an excuse to buy Lego. But yeah.
To give Danes money.
I don't see why my observation of that you're 7 is wrong.
I'm just justifying my purchases for everyone.
Boys
No,
don't,
no.
get, boys don't get older. They just get bigger.
That's a
And their toys get bigger normally.
so.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen my desk right now? Or my sword?
So, you take your. What the hell's that?
Oh, it's a
Xenomorph.
xenomorph.
Oh, wow. Oh, you squeeze it and the thing comes out. Ha ha! That's glorious.
That's pretty good.
We are not sponsored by Pepsi, by the way.
God.
Or this is actually a Pepsi brand too.
Is that a bobble
So-
cube?
It is a bobble cube.
Bubble cube. Where did you
It's a
get
bubble
that? Tell
cube.
me now. I need that.
My wife bought it. My wife bought it for me, so I have no idea where it came from.
Oh, you ask her because I need that.
Roach, what's more important, food
Also-
or items?
I also have creepy candlesticks.
Oh well, that's okay.
Okay.
Taken from Disneyland.
That's... Yeah, he just nicked that from work before he left. It's like, this is my...
I just stole a bunch of props before I left.
It's all that haunted mansion
now,
shit.
now he opens the
Um,
door, still in his haunted mansion costume with the candlesticks. Like,
Good
you
evening.
may enter. Right, continue.
So-
on with the story.
So you've made it back to the party, with Freddy on the back of the horse.
I'm gonna I'm gonna like put Freddy over here by this rock, and I'm gonna go guard him.
And I'm gonna take my
Okay.
horse back. And go and I guess I'm gonna tie it up to this tree,
While Tybin, I guess,
a
is
nearby
gonna
tree.
talk to the rest of the party.
Well, everyone was already familiar with the plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought
Shouldn't we just continue to the orc camp and finish our plan?
I suppose we have to choose if we put him if we cast sleep spell on him, or we just beat the fuck out of him.
Wouldn't they question it if he arrived unconscious?
Well, probably.
Well, it depends. I mean, they don't know. You got to try to escape.
I don't know how I feel about Snow helping at all with this. Just, I think that crosses the line.
Well,
Well, I mean, no, this crosses many lines, but
lines have already been crossed. They were crossed a long time ago, precisely last session.
okay, then my suggestion is we tie this guy to Tybin's horse. Oh no, Tybin doesn't have one anymore.
Too soon. Too soon.
Okay, we tie this guy to my horse as we walk along and go to the camp then.
There you go.
All right.
And yeah, Kavara, if you stand near the guy, look cool, mean, and scary as well. You know you are a dragon. Just don't let this guy get any ideas about running away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's tied to the horse, right?
Yeah.
You do realize that with all the intimidations I've had, everybody runs away, right? I'm just saying.
That's why I didn't say like roll for it. Just
I
be
don't
there.
know. This guy's got nothing left to lose. Literally, I mean,
He's just choosing a different way to die than he was previously going to.
Do I get a last meal?
Here's some stew that I made.
I mean, I can
I'll give you a shoulder rub as well if you want it.
You can have your way with a tiefling before you go.
No.
do you think
Definitely
you could
not.
outrun an orc or a band of orcs?
Can we just pause for a second and understand how disturbing it would be for him having sex with Snow while he's the one taking the fall for Snow?
He doesn't know it's
in
for
this-
Snow.
Yeah, but still,
I
Snow
don't
would
think that
know.
makes it better. I think that makes it worse. I think that makes it a lot worse.
I seduced him to
It's a
take the
thank
fall
you.
for me.
It's a thank you. Just take it.
It's a compliment.
Just close your eyes and think of the queen.
I give him a bowl of my stew that I made.
That euphemism.
So it's hot stew instead of hot coffee.
Also, I'm gonna whisper this to Tybin. Do you think we should like make it so we can't compromise us?
I'd like to, but
Just hit him really hard with your Bible, Bob. Just get it over.
Across the
Kavara.
jaw.
I pull Kavara over here.
You people are evil.
You might want to break his jaw. After his last meal. After his last meal.
After his last meal. We have to let him eat.
yeah, let him have his last meal first, I suppose.
Yeah, are you not merciful?
Right.
So, in all honesty, does he want a stew or does he want a ration?
He says, he'd rather have a ration.
What?
All right.
In my stew?
Okay, Kavara hands Freddy a ration.
Freddy unwraps the ration. He unwraps the paper binding around it and starts eating.
Does he litter too?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't litter. He
Add that to his list of crimes. He's a total
he neatly folds it and puts it away.
Is your stream still going, Midge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
YouTube chat's more active than Twitch.
But damn.
DMs.
I am a little sad that he didn't want my stew. I worked hard on that stew.
Sure, he's a little sad that he's gonna die for someone else's crimes.
No, he's dying for his crimes. It's just someone else happens to be swinging the axe.
I know that I know that's the narrative you're taking, but it's not really that true.
Shh. Quiet time.
Oh God.
What was that about banning evil alignments and only having a good party? I think that's gone out the window now.
Well, at this point, it's just lawful neutral. He's just trading one crime for another because it's all equal in the eyes of Helm, which I agree with. That's fine.
It all got thrown out the window when we killed the guy, so...
No, when Snow killed the guy.
And de facto us.
He eats his ration. He finishes it. He has his last meal.
If I'm choosing between
I'm
two
not breaking
one
his jaw.
another,
I'm not doing it.
no.
Don't look at me.
I don't have the strength to. I have a -2 to strength.
So, how's this gonna work? Are you going to kill me, bring me body there, or are they gonna get it done there?
They're gonna do it there.
Right.
I'll give you.
So,
I'll give you.
Shall we away?
Out of character, didn't we say we were going to put him to sleep first? You know, that was the way
Well,
we're
one
going
thing-
We've
one
been
thing to
discussing
consider-
for 40 minutes.
One thing to consider is that they still don't have any definitive idea who actually the culprit was. So if we take him there and he professes innocence, you know, are they really going to believe him?
Exactly.
That's our
I've
argument.
already built up a lot of trust with them, I think. So,
You had a 20-minute conversation with one of them.
Cybern, you got any spare helm badges? You know, you said it was a acolyte helm. Just
spare ones? No.
You got one of those.
That's-
You got one of those sets of stickers you give to kids that are riding on Helm.
God. Oh,
there's helm riding on a unicorn thing.
Should get a set of those. There's got to be a place
picture
online
of
to
a
get that.
hand.
That's got to exist. Come on.
All right. Shall we continue to the
Let's go.
encampment?
I think you gotta get the party creativity for this, for the solution that has been given
Oh,
for this.
XP is getting handed out. It's like ash in my mouth, but I'm giving you XP for this.
Is it going to be flat XP or are some people going to get different? Because
we'll find out.
causing
So-
trouble versus
You
shitty situation.
you lead. You lead him, or however you do it. You walk to the orc encampment, as Tyburn remembers how to get there. It is mid-afternoon when you arrive, and you are confronted by a couple of orc guards that are standing watch outside of the encampment.
I love the hashtag that just appeared in my chat.
Which is
Orc
Hashtag-
Lives Matter.
Hashtag Orc Lives Matter.
Seek Tomlin.
Or OLM.
Tolman.
Dolman, yeah.
Hold on. This might be a really big cliffhanger, but I think I just heard somebody come inside the house. Which
Oh.
Oh no!
Hashtag Bandit Lives Matter. Really, Sly?
yeah, that's
Not
her.
at this moment. Ah.
So unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it there.
Oh, wow. Just for
Tune
anyone who's
back.
British in the audience. Doof, 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 doof.
Oh god.
What does that
Dude.
mean?
That's the ending.
Actually,
to a,
hold on. I can
TV show here.
Hold on one second.
The ending to a TV show here.
Okay,
like, it's
I
like
bought
a
myself
soap-
15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
This would be a perfect cliffhanger just to piss everybody off.
Yeah. Well, this 15 minutes is mostly just for us to get all the XP doling and everything done. So everything is it's on a cliffhanger. You've just arrived at the camp with your prisoner and to die for Snow's sins. So, due to the amount of great role playing on everyone's part in a lot of ways, the eventual figuring out of the language puzzle that you had to deal with for almost a half hour in the beginning of the session, or maybe longer, and then multiple. And then basically the last hour and a half of this game, I am awarding everyone 300 XP. But due to the fact that I feel everyone here has, I think everyone here is an evil son of a bitch, I'm also revoking 286 XP out of that. So you get what's left over.
14. We got 14.
Borkvarrd didn't do anything evil.
You get 14 XP out of this.
Well, each or all together?
If I was a bastard, I make it split. Everybody gets 14 XP flat. Except for Borkvarrd, because Borkvarrd is honest, and I believe that he has probably compromised himself the least, so he gets 25 XP out of this because he's still associated with everybody in this party. He's still associated with everybody in this party, and you should feel ashamed of yourselves.
Well, it's just like
No, as a person,
all is right in the eyes of Helm. Okay.
Look, I'm not trying to weasel my way out of this. I'm merely just going to say, Kavara as a character. It's otherwise, do we sacrifice Freddy, or do we sacrifice Dark Oak? And that since Kavara lives from Dark Oak, it's kind of forced decision here.
Well,
congratulations, first session of no combat.
Wow.
We actually managed to not
Swing a sword at someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no combat session. That's what I planned on, though. If you had failed that language puzzle a little bit harder, that might have changed. Yeah. So that is the XP you get. Everybody gets 14 XP except for Borkvarrd. He gets 25 because he's a good guy. He's a good evil possessed dwarf.
I don't know. He's possessed, but he's honest. I don't.
Borkvarrd is a contradiction of himself, and that's what
He is.
But either way,
you know what to expect out of Borkvarrd.
No, we don't know what to expect. That's the problem.
That's what we expect.
But that is the session. Unfortunately, I mean, I had it was only a half hour to the end, but yeah,
there's no big deal.
I gotta head off here. But yeah, that's the end of that really fucked up session.
Oh my god, we're terrible.
You people are.
Well, we never broke his jaw, so
Look, all is right with Helm. I don't know what you're complaining about. Helm is satisfied.
Tune in next week to see the
Tune in next week for the brutal
collusion.
murder of a somewhat innocent man.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Welcome back to Cobbler Decapitation, where we're gonna
Capital.
Don't understand. I don't think I'm ever going to understand Kavara. One second ripping someone's skull out and beating someone else to death with it, and the next minute, these guys are a little shady.
But
saying everybody's been changed since the start.
So everyone that came to see the stream today, thank you for watching.
I don't think so.
And I guess we'll catch you guys next time. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
See ya.
That has to be the most entertaining session of D&D that I think I've had since high school.